To 12.8% of my buddies out there, thank you so much for subscribing and may RNG be with you. Remember to join the Ninja fam by clicking on the subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive the latest updates, tips and giveaway events on Loomian Legacy. Hey buddies, it's your Ninja Thunder Z96 and today, we will be discussing about the future demand and approximate values for Cake Slugs and Anniversary Fangcubs overtime. After 5 weeks into the event, there may be countless of Gleam Slugs and Gleam Fangcubs captured in game. And the hype kinda died down as compared to Rainbow Vari update with an average of 4,000 to 6,000 players per day. Now, you can roughly see an average of 2,000 players playing Loomian Legacy per day. Currently, the demand for Cake Slugs and Anniversary Fangcubs are decent. However, in terms of Cake Slugling's evolution, the demand becomes bad. The value of Cake Slug is approximately 2 gleams with a fairly bad demand as more and more players obtained it throughout the event. Over time, it may decrease slightly to 1 gleam or even remain stagnant at 2 gleams before rising back to decent demand after 2 to 3 years or if Cake Slug came back to game during these years. Otherwise, please trade them off as fast as possible and save more PC spaces for other worthy Loomians that has much more value and demand over time. As for Anniversary Fangcub, its non-PvP nature demand is rather bad and so, trade them off quickly for a gleam or 2 if lucky. You may keep robust, clever and brawny Anniversary Fangcubs together with a couple of honey jars and trade them off after several months to at least a year for a better demand. For Gleam Cake Slugs and Gamma Cake Slugs, the current demand is rather decent and there are still players demanding for it due to a cool color palette. PvP-wise, Gastroke is an underused Loomians and not many players would use an event Loomian since a totemized Gastroke has a way better stats than an event 1. Eventually, after the event and after at least 6 months, the demand might be bad alright. This example is closely related to Christmas Prepai where it is once a decent demand during the event and thereafter, became a bad demand just 6 months after the event. However, since the rarity rate of Cake Slugs are much higher than Christmas Prepai, more players are able to afford one which creates demand. Thus, with this possible scenario, Gleam and Gamma Slugs may stagnated to a decent demand for a long period of time. Now, the value of Gleam Cake Slug ranges over 2 to 4 GR where ideal nature Gleam Cake Slugs such as Clever, Frail, Smart are 4 GR in value. As for Gamma Cake Slug, its value ranges over 30 to 50 GR value alright. Moving on to the future demand of Anniversary Gleam and Gamma Fangcubs, it will most likely follow the demand of Valentine's Fangcub being good to OP in demand a few months after the event. However, since this event lasted over 5 and most probably to 6 or 7 weeks, the amount of Gleam and Gamma Anniversary Fangcub captured are much higher than Gleam and Gamma Valentine's Fangcub. This implies that there will be more offers on Gamma and Gleam event Fangcubs as compared to previous events. That being said, the demand of Gamma and Gleam Valentine's Fangcubs may be tainted by this event due to a slight difference from its anniversary variant. As for now, the value of Gleam Anniversary Fangcub is approximately 0.2 to 0.8 GR while the value of Gamma Anniversary Fangcub is 5 to 8 GR value. Moving on, the demand for Gamma Cinnaboo is decent where it might probably drop in value and demand after the event ends. After a year or so, the demand of Cinnaboo might come back to decent alright. Currently, the value of it ranges from 0.5 to 1 GR value. Lastly, the demand of certain Gamma and Gleam Swirl are definitely from decent to good right now. Strawberry has the best demand and Lemon Swirl has the least demand currently. Reason-wise is because the normal version has a much better coloration as compared to Gleam and Gamma version. And for the Gamma version, it follows mainly the coloration of Cosmeors which has a pretty bad demand now. As such, in the future, their demand might drop to bad and may continue throughout the next few months. The value for Gleam Swirls in the wild are worth 0.5 Gammas while Gamma Swirls are worth approximately 6 to 10 GR where Gamma Strawberry Swirl will be approximately 80 to 100 plus GR. Like I said, it's up to you to decide whether you should follow this video alright. But to all players who are collecting normal Cake Slugs, please do sell them ASAP because it may be difficult for you to sell them in the future. SA Cake Slugs and Fangcubs demand are bad currently and will be bad in the future. And so, it is up to you to decide whether to sell them now or not. Also, a good tip to stock up birthday candles and honey jar and store them for a year or so for greater stocks. That's all I would like to say and remember to leave a like and share it to your friends who are struggling with values. Cheers.